This is the Elephant Show, April 27th, 2012. What's up, guys? This is Elephant. Today is Friday, April 27th, 2012, and this is the Elephant Show. We're going to start with the secret scandal dealing with President Obama's secret service, which takes place in Colombia, where several people were like flirting with ladies, and then all of a sudden they realize they got caught for doing that, and then uh Secret Service some of the majority of the Secret Service people want to resign from that job because of that, and people who just decide not to resign from the Secret Service had to terminate their jobs because of that. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Why would you like flirt with ladies in Colombia? It wasn't like, are you supposed to like flirt with ladies in America? I mean, if you like flirt with ladies in Colombia, that means you belong to Colombia's Secret Service. You don't belong to America's Secret Service. I mean, there's no point flirting with girls in Colombia if you are part of Secret Service for the American people. You shouldn't be part of the Secret Service for like Colombia or like any other or any other foreign country except for the United States. If they're from the United States, it's from any other country, they can only be Secret Service for like any other country. You know what I'm saying? Some hockey news. We have a list of NHL teams that are going to be going into the Stanley Cup playoffs. We got Los Angeles Kings, St. Louis Blues, Nashville Predators, Phoenix Coyotes, Washington Capitals, New York Rangers, and finally, by the way, the Washington Capitals beat the Bruins. I'm pretty sure the Washington Capitals have to lose. I want the New York Rangers to win, so Washington Capitals don't move on. And finally, the Flyers from Philadelphia and the Devils from New Jersey. That's all the lists for now. Basically, like forever. In some health news, if you don't sleep too much, more likely there might be a chance of you getting into a health risk, such as heart disease, diabetes, and all other kind of bad disease. You don't want that. I mean, it's hard for me to get as much sleep as I need, but people who work night shifts are more likely to get get they're more likely to get these kind of diseases than the people who work during the day. I mean, why would people want to work in a night shift? If they work in a night shift makes them so tired, why can't they just switch and start working a day shift instead? I mean, working a day shift instead will make people like more energetic, but like work in the morning want to make people want to be energetic in the morning like me, because like people wouldn't want to work in the morning because like that people wouldn't like wake up and like feel like, oh, I don't want to go to work at all. Like, why should we all go to? I mean, like for school, like if people who want to, unless people who want to go to work or school really early. In a matter of fact, I don't, and then the rest of the people don't want to. I mean, first of all, most of the people go to work around like 7 or 8 o'clock. I mean, why would people go to? Why would like school administrators want to start school like around like early as 7, like as early as like 7:15 to like 6? You have to get up at like 6 in the morning every single day, or like 5. It's kind of ridiculous. Why would people want to like, get up so early to like go to work so early so they can get more money? I mean, like if you, I mean, working like for such a long amount of time is good, but if you work too much, you get so tired, then that becomes a problem. Some technology news: Google might be taking over the technology world now, over Apple and Microsoft, as it might be developing new products, such as Zerg Rush, which I do not know what it is, but I think it's some kind of game. It's opening right now. I hate the allergies. It's so fucking gay. It's gonna take forever to get rid of these. Oh, Nijigs. Oh, Blast Vacancy is a failure. Like, so Zerg Rush. I don't even know what a Zerg Rush is, but But another news dealing with Google is that Google might be creating another software which is called like something has to do with like work suite programs like a Microsoft Word where like it's bundled with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. Google might be doing this at some point in the future, but I'm not sure what is it called. I don't think I remember it anymore. Sorry about that. Another technology news is PlayStation Vita is attracting only 30% of the PS3 owners, which is kind of awkward because isn't other people other than PlayStation 3, there could be more people using PlayStation Vita for people who own the PlayStation 2. It's kind of awkward to see people getting see so many PS3 owners not getting PS Vita. Kind of weird, isn't it? Some political news. CISPA has passed the House of Representatives vote, which is the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act. Because it's been passed regardless of the threat of a possible veto by the president. And we're going to open this article to the register.co.uk, even though this is not a U.S. newspaper. But according to the Register in England, the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act has been passed by the U.S. House of Representatives despite the threat of a possible veto by the president. The bill will allow the government to pass on information about hacking threats to commercial companies and allow them to share their users' information with the government while shielding them. I almost said shitting them for prosecution for doing so. Privacy campaigners and most recently the White House have come out against the bill, but in the end, it passed by 248 votes to 168 with a solid Republican turnout and 42 Democrats crossing the floor. I mean, if this act is like going to like veto the president, I mean, why should this act put into place? I mean, this act, I just find it kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh, we want to protect the internet for no reason. That act is stupid, and like all the other acts that was a failure, that should not be put into place in the first place at all. Some economic news: student loans could be increasing by July, which is the same day MBTA will be increasing their fares. If the Congress doesn't fix the education thingy, the student loan will be like increased by about 1 to 2%. If it passes, then the student loan will be kept at the same level, which means like people will be able to pay student loans affordably. But if the Congress doesn't pass it, it will be much more hard for people to pay their student loans, and more likely people won't be able to go to college. Because like, what happens if people aren't able to pay all their student loans, and if Congress doesn't pass because they're too lazy? It's kind of ridiculous because if Congress doesn't act like pretty soon, we can all know that Congress is stupid, is dumb. They have like no idea what the hell they're doing. Last but not least, Megan Fox is pregnant. Yes, she is. Megan Fox, that sexy star in Transformers and all those hot photo shoots, she now becomes pregnant after having sex. I don't want to say that she has sex, but she's been engaged with a boyfriend, and now she's gonna be expecting a first baby, like 8 to 9 months, which is like the average time for a woman to raise a newborn baby inside her womb. That's a good thing I know that. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Dick Clark has passed just about a week ago, and he's been a great man, doing all those New Year's Eve's countdown, all those shows in the past called American Bandstand, where all the teams will like come home and like dance. And like in the past, like people will like dance to like jazz music. But now everyone's gonna like party. Everyone's gonna like they party so hard. So anyways, you'll remember Dick Clark. And that is it for the Alan Fun Show. I'm Alan Fun. Until next Friday, peace out, people.